Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. As you know, I've been kind of, non-active on YouTube for the past few months. And I'll be honest, that's just because of college, and also I'm kind of slacking, I'm not gonna lie. So I got to get my shit together. A lot of things have changed. I'm trying to fix a few things and get a few things situated for the summer, as it is going into, it is April right now, so it's going into summer pretty soon, that's what I'll say. So I got to get my shit together. My goal is to make 6 figures before the end of the year. Right now, I think I've made mostly about 7 to 10 grand doing social media marketing and social media management, as well as a little bit of drop shipping and freelance. So those are 3 different things. But what I've noticed is that I should probably try and focus on one thing and scale that as big as it can be and outsource it, and then start a new business. So there's a few business models I've been looking at. My mic is right here, that's why it keeps budging into the frame. But a few business models I've been looking into recently have been drop shipping. Number one, I was gonna make a whole ass series of me going through the whole process and testing out products and selling them and just scaling it to a point where I can make 6 figures. So that's still in the works. I started doing that about like a month ago in February, I believe, and I'll just say it kind of flopped. I kind of gave up after not seeing results. I think I went $200 negative in profits, so that wasn't that good. But that's how you start. Like, you have to understand that you have to lose some to win some, especially in business and in life as a whole. So at least I understood how that works now. I know how to actually advertise and do paid advertising through like TikTok ads, Facebook ads, Google ads. So that's part of my warehouse now. I know a little bit. But one of the things I ran into recently is that I've been struggling, not really struggling, I just haven't been holding myself accountable. And now I've learned a lot over the past few years. I'm not going to brag, but I have read a shit ton of books, as you can see back there. A shit ton of books. I got more like underneath in my bookshelf right there. But I've read so many books. I've bought like 3 courses, and I've watched a shit ton of YouTube videos and had a few mentors. So I have a ton of knowledge, and the problem is that I haven't implemented any of it. It's weird. I'm at a point where it's like I know so much, but I can't figure out what to focus on, because sometimes when it gets hard, you don't want to continue doing it, so you start something else that might be easier and take you down a path that's going to get you the success you want a little bit quicker. So I'm at that point now where it's like, all right, Ian, you gotta figure this shit out and stick to one thing at a time. And what that consists of is consulting and coaching, which I might be ready for when it comes to content creation, social media growth, stuff like that. Still trying to work on my social proof a little bit, my reputation. That's definitely one of the options, content creation, whether it's videography, short form content, photography, maybe a little bit of graphic design, I don't know. But I want to do something with that, with consulting. But what I want to do is start creating UGC content and short form content for other companies, influencers, and brands. And what really makes me want to do this is because, first of all, I am a content creator. Like, that's what I do. I create content in short form for myself. I've worked for other companies doing it. And what I found is that when I was doing it for other companies, like my boy Mason Core, shout out to him. I also did it for Robert Oliver with his brand Top Shelf Grind. 2 great companies, 2 great brands. It's just at the time, I don't think I realized that you have to do more than what you're paid for, if that makes sense. I've been trying to really settle down and figure that out for myself. Like, all right, what do I have to do? Why am I not doing this? And I feel like part of it is because I feel like I'm going to get burnt out. But at the same time, it's like I know I have to do it to build my social proof and then move on. And as a result of me not doing more than I was paid for, it kind of fizzled away a little bit. And now I don't have a job, I'll say that. But we're working on it. We're going to figure out ways to make income. I have a good amount of money saved up in the bank that I could invest into businesses, companies, and a bunch of other things to start up a business. But for now, the biggest thing is just figuring out what I'm going to do first to generate some income, whether it's doing some freelance work for a little bit or, drop shipping, content creation, whatever it takes. But we're going to figure it out. And after we figure it out, I'm just going to scale that and start new businesses and just grow it to a point where I'm not really working anymore, where it's like I'm just kind of like I'm working, but it doesn't feel like work, if that makes sense. That's the ultimate goal. Peace of mind, freedom, time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. So we're going to get there. That's part of the goal. Right now, I'm currently watching some Dan Coe, a little bit of Ian McQueeney. I think I say his name right. I don't even know. And just a bunch of other YouTube videos. Trying to learn as much as I can. A little bit of Luke Belmont. Luke Belmont's dope as shit too. But learning a bunch of different things and really getting focused on becoming obsessed with learning how to make money and making money. because I'm reading the book right now, and this is probably one of my favorite books. It's kind of slept on because I haven't even heard of it before I read it. It's called The One Thing, and it's basically in the name. It's about focusing on one thing at a time. And there was a part that I just read about being so obsessed with something to the point where it becomes a habit, where it's not necessarily being disciplined, it's about it becoming a part of your daily life and your daily routine. The person they used as an example was Michael Phelps. He was not good in school, he didn't pay attention, he was not a good listener or whatever, but he was so obsessed with swimming that he was able to focus on it. And when you're so obsessed, it becomes a habit. And he was so fucking focused that allowed him to become Michael Phelps, who he is today. Really opened my eyes a little bit to really set your mind to one thing and stick to it, and stop trying to play the easy game and get around it and find other ways. Stick to it. That's my motto from now on. Stick to it and do one thing at a time. So whether it's me posting on social media, me creating content for you guys, for other brands, companies, stuff like that, drop shipping, maybe starting like a fitness program, freelancing, videography, whatever it is, just stick to it. I don't know what you may be interested in, but if you're watching this video and you got to this point, you're meant for something greater easily, because you're interested in what I'm saying, you're interested in this life of creating a life of freedom for yourself. If you've gotten to this point, don't let that dream go away. Stick to it. Let it sit inside. If it feels good in your heart, I'm wearing no shirt, by the way. Hopefully I don't get censored for that. But if it feels right in your heart and you know that you are meant for more, go and make that shit happen. Go and make it happen. I don't care what other people say. I don't care what your parents might say, what your brother, your sister, your grandparents, your teachers, your boss. This is for you. And I learned this after 3-4 years of going through shit. Do it for you. Make the investments, learn what you gotta learn, and take fucking action. Don't stop. If you're young, you have an advantage. Use that to your advantage. If you're living with your parents, still use that to your advantage. And just grind the shit out. You have no expenses whatsoever. If you're a little bit older and you're watching this, there's obviously going to be a little bit more hardships in the way, but you can do it too. I just want people to understand that, because I've seen it happen to so many people where it's like, even myself, where you're so driven on something and you hit a roadblock and you stop. You just got to go straight through. It was like a quote by, I think it was Steve Harvey. If you're going through hell, why would you stay in hell? You drive through that shit. It's that simple. That's my message. This might just be a little YouTube video that I upload for this week. Just a little update video, just to show you guys what's up, what's going on with me. And just to kind of, get my content back out there, because I've been doing a lot of short form stuff. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to try and upload a little bit more on this channel, keep you guys updated, and I'll show you guys the progress and the journey going forward with business and the summer and everything that's to come. So I can hold you accountable, hold myself accountable, and make some shit happen. So once again, appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Ian McQueeney, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Peace.